We're the last one. We're the last one. This might be like a 4.5 hour read maybe. Because I just checked out the last one a little bit. There are extra parts to it. So we'll see. We'll see. I want to see. Let me see something real quick. What was the longest one to read? One was 50 minutes of reading. Another one, a couple of half-an-hour ones in there as well. Yeah, we had a couple lengthy ones. Only one is under 10 minutes. That's crazy. All right, the LaserDisc player. Oh. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Save. Let me. Hey, TikTok, shut up. Let me just check that number that I clicked on already. 1756. It is, yeah, okay. Safe. Outside statute containment procedures. Outside scheduled experimentation times. SCP-1989 is kept in storage containment unit A299 at Sector 19. Experimentation may only be performed with prior permission from a member of Level 3 personnel, and the tray must be emptied of all testing materials before returning to storage. Testing of materials altered by SCP-1989 with other SCP objects is to be approved on a case-by-case basis. So I clicked on that. It's SCP-1756. It's the two critics. Fuck, what are the names again? Well, Siskel and Ebert. Yeah. Which that SCP I highly enjoyed. I had a good time with that one. So let's see what this one is about. Description: SCP-1989 is a Pioneer LD4 V4200 single-sided LaserDisc player capable of playing both CAV standard play and CLV extended play LaserDiscs. SCP-1989 was acquired at the Clemson, South Carolina home of film critic Derwent Masterson III on the 5th, 11th, 1992. As part of the liquidation of his assets following his suicide, background intelligence and subsequent investigation revealed that the device was a birthday gift. See Addendum C. Initial inspection revealed internal congruence with other models of the same product line, with one exception: a non-standard disc tray different in shape but not material from the original design. When powered on, inserted with a film disc and connected to a compatible television, SCP-1989 appears to operate normally, playing the portion of the film recorded on the film disc correctly and without incident. However, due to each side of a LaserDisc only containing up to 60 minutes of possible recording space, most feature-length films require the playback of both sides, and sometimes multiple discs. SCP-1989 is a single-sided model player. Manual inversion and reinsertion of the disc is required during every complete viewing. Okay. When any disc previously inserted into SCP-1989 is removed, inverted and reinserted, the content of the film is changed. When play resumes, the image on the screen is also inverted, and gravity within the film environment adjusts accordingly because you flipped it. Within the first few seconds of playback, any unsecured objects, scenery, or characters appear to collide with the new bottom of the scene, whether it be the ceiling or open sky. Whether this effect and that observed in SCP-2251 are variations of the same phenomena is currently under investigation. I also see Carter here. Is that another thing we... Oh, Marshall Carter. Ah, I see. Okay. At no point, however, is the narrative broken. Characters still present attempt to act out the recorded scenes and delivered lines even though the environment around them has drastically changed. In the event of an outside scene where actors have fallen into the sky, camera angles continue to change as if following unseen events. Although the scene changes, characters and objects in subsequent scenes appear to have recovered from the initial inversion, though the events on screen continue to be hampered by the change in gravity, and characters who sustain fatal injuries from the inversion or descent into the sky do not reappear from the remainder of playback. So if you play Lord of the Rings and you flip that shit, doing like let's just say you play the second movie and you flip that shit, and right between right when like all of them are fighting outside in the field, it's just all of them is like just fall into space. Oh my god! Please tell me we have one of the test log is one of that. Please, it has to be. Testing material. Oh my god, this is gonna be so hilarious. I love this. Such a simple concept. Well, if you flip the disc, of course, naturally, the film will be flipped upside down. Testing material number 1989-TM0023. Testing material content, Murder on the Orient Express. Oh my god. 1974. Director Sidney Lumet. Inversion timestamp. Also, that's when they flipped it, I guess. 47 minutes, 25 seconds. Transcript, exterior shot of Orient Express train stranded in a snowdrift with two train workers outside, facing camera. Image is inverted at 47 minutes, 27 seconds. The two train workers lift up from the ground and hurl towards open sky. Large metallic screeching sound as the train falls from the track, followed by a large quantity of snow and debris. God, that is actually kind of freaky though. It's kind of scary. Cut to interior of train dining car. Train appears to be in upside down free fall, accompanied by sounds of smashing glass, rushing winds, and rattling metal. Characters Hercule Poirot, director Bianchi, and conductor Pierre Michel on ceiling, clinging to walls, railings. Character Dr. Constantine is unconscious, appearing to have suffered blunt force trauma from the light fitting directly above him at the time of flipping. Poirot is crawling forward on hands and knees in an effort to approach Pierre, clutching a notebook and a piece of paper. He's like, I gotta get the scene. I gotta get the scene. Poirot shouting to be heard over the din. Excellent, Pierre. And could you summon to me the passenger me here one by one in this order, with the exception of Princess Dragomirov, who is not only of royal blood but is also much older than she says she's not to look. Pierre attempts to grab the piece of paper proffered by Poirot, misses, loses his grip on the railing, and smashes through glass windows of the dining car, falling out of view. Poirot appears to not notice and continues to dress thin air. And Pierre, since you are here already, we can conventionally start by questioning you. Your full name is Pierre Paul Michel? No answer is heard, but Poirot continues as if there was. Two male saint names. You must be greatly blessed as your body gets smashed against the wall and flies out of the window. Oh yes, yes. Just like Siskel and Ebert, I love this. This is such a good one. Oh, test log 26. It's only 4 tests. I want 50. Oh no. Testing material number 1989-TM0026. Die Hard. Oh no, not the first one. Okay, 1988. Director John McTiernan. Inversion timestamp. First disc. 41 minutes 55 seconds. I wonder how many people who are super nerds when it comes to film timestamps immediately know oh, I know which scene this is, and that speaks to them even more. Interior shot of elevator shaft. John McClane is on top of an ascending elevator in heroic pose, image and gravity inverted. McClane is now beneath the elevator, clinging to a cable, still moving along previously trajectory top of elevator shaft, fast approaching. Unable to maintain grip, McClane falls 10 feet and is crushed by arriving elevator. Cut to 30 seconds of camera filming empty corridors, lingering on a shot of a topless centerfold affixed to a utility box at approximately halfway. Reduced. God damn, you killed McClane! You killed Johnny Boy! That makes every movie into a horror movie because because gravity being just upside down. Test log 45, okay. Oh my god, Star Wars. TM0045, Star Wars 1977, director George Lucas. Inversion timestamp 57 minutes 8 seconds. Transcript, exterior shot of Death Star in space. Opening planet, Alderaan, image invert. Cut to interior shot of Death Star bridge. Princess Leia being led to Grand Moff Tarkin under the armed god. Accompanied by Darth Vader, no change. Reducted. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, because, they only live in, anti-gravity moments most of the time. And, in, the Death Star, has, kind of just keeps you onto the floor, so you cannot just fly off. What the fuck? What the fuck is that game? Okay, I will check that out later. Okay, last test. Oh man, I don't want it to be the last test. Testing material number 1898-TM0057. The Poseidon Adventure in 1972. I actually never watched that one. Director Robert Neame. Inversion timestamp 29 minutes 29 seconds. Interior shot of SS Poseidon ballroom. Ship has capsized with the majority of passengers on the ballroom ceiling. A few remains on the floor, clinging to the bolted down tables and chairs, most of them appearing to be about to let go. Image and gravity inverted, passenger about to die or suddenly the right way up again. Passengers on the ballroom ceiling, including most major characters, fall 50 feet to their deaths. Right way up, passengers look at each other, bewildered and appear to feign death, killing over one by one in order that they would have fallen. Cut to exterior of ship angled underneath. SS Poseidon is the right way up, surrounded by an ocean of falling water. Now I'm curious what the Poseidon Adventure movie is all about. Addendum B, Acquisition Investigation Exhibit 1989-CC-C1, 22C1. Excerpt from Durban Masterson Film Review column in the Greenville News, printed 29th 10th, 1992. Debate about whether film in all form is nonsense. Films are meant to be enjoyed for the exciting content, the thrills of the car chase, and the beauty of the actresses. Narrative in film is inconsequential. You could turn the finest film topsy-turvy and you won't find one shred of art or entertainment beyond what the writers intend. No narrative imperative, the story is there to entertain. It isn't real. And somebody was like, oh yeah? I can turn the film topsy-turvy and this is gonna be fine? Are you sure? And then C. Acquisition Investigation Exhibits 1989-45C4. Note retrieved amongst gift wrapping paper in waste basket of Masterson home. Carter, I hope this gives you a change of perspective. Enjoy, my friend. Happy birthday, Durban. So somebody sent this as a gift to the Martian Carter and Dark group. Interessante. That's okay. Man, I have one more. I'm reading for 4 hours now, but I want more of this one. I want more. This is a first, by the way. This is absolutely a first. How my rating's gonna go with this one. Wow, but it's over. 4 hours of reading, man. But damn, please. I wonder. I guess modern movies doesn't work because it's a LaserDisc, right? But we could have done more. I would have loved to see what the. Can you imagine Friday the 13th? And it's like the moment, like just like flip it around and all the crowds like, whoa! Any movie. It's just, the idea is hilarious. The idea is hilarious. Just like people just try to act out the movie, but they just get sent into the sky. But in the same time, I can also see why they would stop doing tests, or at least the writer would only show us 4 tests. Because technically, if you think about it, the outcome is always the same. People get either flung into the ceiling or get flung into the sky. Never to be shown for the rest of the movie if they don't survive. But it also shows like scenes like Die Hard where like they get squashed by an elevator. They'll be like, oh, it's not always that they get flung into the sky and then come crashing down and die from it, or they go crash into the ceiling and die from it. Sometimes something like the elevator thing can happen. It's literally just demonstrated like there are different ways these tests go, but other than that, we kind of get the point after the 4th test. Like, hey, there's nothing new. It's just gravity is upside down. They fall up. Some of them might die. Some of them might survive. And the movie goes on as if nothing wrong, nothing else has happened. So yeah, even though I wish to see more tests, it makes sense why they only gave us 4. It makes sense.